jelek di Jakarta ini polusinya, banyak kendaraan terutama ya.
Buat pernafasan itu pengaruh, parunya seperti paru-paru, sesak napas.
Even worse than Pak Adung and Pak Sukandar said, the research shows air pollution accounts for 1 in 8 deaths in the world, and 7% of mortality is caused by indoor air pollution. And due to this problem, Indonesia's lifespan loss reached 2.5 years, and thousands of premature deaths amounting to more than $400 million in health costs just in one city. Then, we see a gap where due to the pandemic, there is an increasing demand for people to garden at home. And on the other hand, we also know foliage plants growing indoors can remove nearly 87% of air pollutants from enclosed spaces within 24 hours. Therefore, to fill in the gap, let me introduce you to Leafin. Leafin is an affordable IoT and mobile-based aeroponic gardening system that makes it easier to grow plants in urban environments while also enhancing physical and mental wellness. There are two main aspects of Leafin. First, an IoT-based aeroponic planter that can monitor the plant's health and automatically fulfill the plant's needs. Our second aspect is the Leafin mobile application, which become the first place and an all-in-one platform for users to become gardeners. Let's take a closer look to Leafin's IoT product. We created the design to automate the indoor planting mechanism using a real-time tracker to control the watering, fertilization, and lighting for the plant growth. We integrated a temperature sensor, humidity sensor, and light sensor with a water pump that is controlled by a motor driver and real-time tracker using Node MCU module for the IoT integration. We built the prototype to grow bok choy using Leafin IoT system. The IoT kit will maintain the temperature and humidity by spraying a nutrient-enriched mist directly on the roots so that we can use water and fertilizers effectively and also save energy consumption to grow our plant. This method is called aeroponic farming. Then, the sensors will send the data to the cloud so that our user can monitor their plant condition through our application. On the other hand, they can also control the watering system from their hands, easy and automated. No more worrying when you forget to water and fertilize your garden in your room, because Leafin can grow it for you. Not only the IoT kit, but we also built the prototype for our mobile-based application. Leafin app has 3 main features. The first one is an AR-based simulator that helps gardeners to easily simulate the placement of planter kits. Using simulations, gardeners can easily imagine where to place their planting kits best considering the minimal lighting. The second one is IoT monitoring. This is the plant tracker that is connected to the IoT kit, which streams real-time data about the plant health, and it will automatically give input to the user that will help to minimize the risk of gardening failure. And our third main feature is the Smart Assistant. One of the pain points for beginners to start gardening is that they don't have someone to ask for. Here, we provide the Smart Assistant called Avi that will answer all of the user questions. After developing the idea, we did concept testing to gain feedback before we develop our product further. We did this with Poppy, our potential customer who is an urban worker millennial living in Jakarta. And one of the insights that Poppy gave was,
one day di pengembangannya sih harus dipikirkan juga gitu. Ada human assistant-nya juga.
after we get some insights from the potential customer, we continue to develop the IoT Kit product and application. We then do the user testing with some of Jakarta's Gen Z and millennials. One of them is Zia. She tested both the application and the IoT Kit for 2 weeks, and this is her testimony.
As a beginner in gardening, Leafin app really helps me grow my own vegetables at home while doing social distancing. And the Leafin app really helps me to put a really low effort in gardening, but at the same time my plants become well nourished, well watered, and have the right amount of sunlight. And throughout all this process, I learned so much about gardening despite putting low effort. Thanks Leafin app.
All in all, we saw that these are pain points preventing people from gardening. They either have low skills and no time to garden, or they have minimal light in their house and also small space to garden. Leafin tried to bridge those challenges by delivering automatic vertical garden solution which produce economic benefit to the user. After doing the research, we also found that Leafin is the first in Indonesian market It provides solution combining IoT technology and mobile application for people to garden at home. The originality of our product comes with other competitive advantage, including being affordable, where we offer new innovative technology at a cheaper price. It is also automatic, where it will lower the chance of failure by up to 98%. And it is all-in-one, where no more failure because everything is in your hands. The cost to produce one Leafin kit is $35. Considering the gardening product market in Indonesia, we are confident to sell the product to mid-range income families at $40 per kit. And we are targeting one kit in every household, so we divide by the number of the average people living in one roof. Then we got the cost per person is only $8. Leafin development will be carried out in stages. This year, we are targeting to launch with Leafin 1.0 and our first app feature, IoT monitoring. Next year, we will start rolling out the other features one by one and develop a second version of the kit. Our biggest target is to be able to enter the regional market by 2025. Leafin would create a snowball effect throughout the entire life of the user, even before they are born. Leafin would reduce indoor air pollution by 87%, and clean air would increase children's lung capacity, cognitive brain development, and prevent respiratory disease. In the adult stage, Leafin would increase well-being by 47% and boost productivity by 38%. In the elderly stage, Leafin would lower the risk of dementia by 36%. Overall, Leafin would increase longevity by 2.5 years.